She's a Mona Lisa. Everyone's lining up to see her. There must be something about her features. You'll find her beauty goes much deeper once you get to meet her. You see her walking down the boulevard. She got the posture of a superstar. She looks so fly in those Gucci slides. Yeah, I wonder what she...
Hi again, guys. How are you? I'm well. Thank you so much for asking. Welcome to my channel. If it's your first time, my name is Bree. I make really interesting, quirky, funny, weird videos here on YouTube. I'm new to it, but I'm true to it. So if you want to see more of this, which I know you do, I mean, who wouldn't? Go ahead and subscribe, pretty please. And I have a really cool dog. He's a Yorkie Terrier. He's amazing. So you're gonna see a lot of him if you subscribe to my channel as well. I live in New York City. I have a good time here and I take you guys around town with me, show you guys what's up. I love it. I live downtown, so it's poppin'. Subscribe. Alright, y'all, so I have a couple of things to do. I'm gonna vlog it all. Well, at least the interesting parts I'm gonna vlog for you. And it's raining outside. It's been raining all day long, so I want to go on a little rainy walk. I love a good rainy day when applicable. Like, I don't like the hot, humid, rainy day. I mean, that's disgusting. That is disgusting. Like, who does like that? If you like that, I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to be offensive, but anyhow, I want to go on a little rainy walk before it gets too late. I really don't like being outside past like 9 p.m. these days because crime is up in New York. I'll say that again. Crime is up in New York and I don't like that. I mean, I live in a really safe neighborhood, really safe, but unfortunately, with that being said, I mean, crime can happen anywhere. I want to be inside, safe in my little cocoon during demon time.
You should have seen the way that you bloom. I think I saw your face in the moon. I promise I'll be with you.
It's gnarly how warm it is in here. Do you guys see me? I'm already starting to sweat. I shouldn't have to sweat in my own apartment. It is so frustrating that the radiator is always on. It is so hot. Leave me alone, please. Please, why is it so hot in here? This is ridiculous. This is disgusting. It's like 96% humidity outside and the radiator is on. It's ridiculous. I mean, it is, okay, it is 55 degrees. Ow. Oh, that hurt, It's okay. It's okay, Jiggy. Everything was okay. The heat is just getting to my head, literally. I mean, to my skin, to my face. I'm all glossy. And yeah, I just hit my, what was that? I just hit my hand on the dresser. I mean, it's all bad. It is all bad. But I shouldn't have to sweat in the apartment. As you can see, my makeup all came off in my mask. I tried to fix it. I tried to fix it, but it can only be fixed so much. So I'm gonna show you what I got from Target. They finally came back in stock with all the supplies that I need. Disinfecting wipes. I finally found them again at Target. I mean, this is insane, you guys. This is big news. I have been looking at my local Target, the one closest to where I live. I have been looking at Target for these disinfecting wipes. I have not been able to find them since July. I kid you not. I lied to you not. These have not been at Target. It is October like 12th, I think. It's October 12th and I have not been able to find these at my local Target since July. And I've actually been to several other Targets since July. Obviously, I live there. So I've been to like 6 to 9 other Target locations for other things and I always check the aisle for these too. They have not been there since July. Like, what is that, 3-4 months? They have not been there. Thank you for getting it together. Thanks, Target. Sponsor me. Yeah, I finally found them. I finally found the wipes. Next on my list of supplies, you guys, rice vinegar. This stuff is actually to clean the drains with. The sink, the shower, the kitchen drain, you put this with the baking soda, and what do you got? You got a clean drain. I had to get some of this. So I hope this is the one that's recommended by the CDC. I should have checked their website before buying it. I think it is, but I'm not 100% sure. My hands have been so dried out the last couple of months from washing my hands vigorously. Like once every 30 minutes I'm washing my hands. Starting to get chilly here in New York. So yeah, that's a double whammy for my dry hands, and I don't have dry skin. Yeah, that's, you know, that's like an obvious sign that soap and water is drying up my hands. And Mrs. Meyer's in honeysuckle, incredible, delicious, fabulous. Go get you some. In New York, it's even hard to find soap because of COVID. So gotta get your essentials when you can get your essentials. Who would have thought? If you would have told me 10 years ago when I was a teenager, or no. If you would have told me 15 years ago when I was a little kid that this stuff would get me excited, I would have called you a liar. Because yeah, no, there's no way that like kid me would have thought that I would be like searching far and wide and in between for this stuff. Isn't that so crazy how messed up my makeup got from the mask? I mean, it looks super gross. I wore this for like an hour. Gross. Oh, so I'm gonna go ahead and use some of this now. I'm excited. I haven't used hand sanitizer in months. I'm serious. I just wash my hands like every 30 minutes and I've been able to avoid using hand sanitizer. I just got this package in the mail from Urban Outfitters. It's a really small one, but let's open it. This is it. It's this little cutie patootie thing that I got. A reusable bag since plastic bags are banned. So this is it. It's actually really big. I love it. And a little pouch to store it in when you're not using it. Put it in your pocket.
Tired of play.
I didn't realize that's why he was slowing down.
Yes.
Yeah.
I had to let you know. Tired of hiding. I had to let it show. Girl, I can't.
So I wanted to talk to you guys about something that happened to me last night. I had a huge falling out with a friend. I don't really know if it's considered a falling out, if like it's over, it's done. Like, is that still a falling out, or is it just, it's just finito? She told me that she has new friends now and she could care less about my friendship from New York to her friendship in California. She just has other priorities now, and I'm not one of them, she told me. We were talking on the phone for over an hour, at which point she hung up on me. I texted her about 10 times after she hung up on me, telling her I really don't want to end things off like this. I really don't want things to be this way. I really don't want you to hang up on me and not really get to finalize the situation, if you will. I called her 5 times. I DM'd her 12 times. She never responded to me, you guys, and it's been about 18 hours at this point. You may be wondering, why would I reach out to her that many times if she's not responding? Because for her, this is a pattern. This is the only way to get in contact with her, and she, unfortunately, without spilling too much of her business, she's always going through something. Always, I mean, you know, emotional stuff. I'll leave it at that. But she's always going through a lot of emotional trials and tribulations. For that reason alone, that's why I will continue to reach out for months when I'm not getting a response. For the 11 years that I've known you, you've always struggled with a lot of emotional issues. So of course I'm gonna, you know, being a good friend, I'm really putting in the effort, and you're not seem to reciprocating it. When somebody that you care about tells you that they basically don't want to be in your life anymore, not based on anything you did, but based on the fact that they don't need that relationship from you anymore because they have new relationships basically filling your spot. I mean, it was pretty hurtful. It made me cry. It was really devastating. For the first time in 11 years, 2 days ago, she did something to stab me in the back. I thought it was really shady what she did. So last night on the phone, when she dumped me as her friend, she told me a few days ago, the first time I was able to get in contact with her for months. So she told me that she invited over a friend The friend showed up while her and I were on the phone. She had me on speakerphone. Apparently what I was saying to my friend was so offensive to whoever this third party was, her friend, whatever, whoever, was really offended by the words that I was saying to my friend of 11 years. Whoever this girl or other person she was talking about is, you know, maybe they've known each other for a very short amount of time, because I know for a fact they haven't known each other as long as we've been friends. I'm having a private conversation with my friend, but my friend decides to stab me in the back, have our private conversation be like a public discussion. I don't even know about it. I'm offending somebody who's in the background listening to a conversation that they weren't meant to be a part of. Why? Because I didn't even know you existed. I don't even know who you are. This conversation wasn't meant for you, so mind the business that pays you. I don't pay you, so why are you minding my business? You know what I mean, guys? And third, what kind of friend goes out of their way to make you look bad to one of their new people? I mean, if you don't want to be my friend anymore, just say that. Just say that then. So do you guys understand my point of view? I was having a private moment with a friend. Used it as an opportunity to make a spectacle out of me. You don't want me checking up on you. You don't care if I know you're doing okay. You would prefer to talk to me seldom to little at all. This is all stuff that I didn't even know 24 hours ago, you guys. I just thought my friend was going through one of her many crises, as she so often does. And again, not to like put her business out there or anything, but you're probably wondering, why would I feel okay contacting her so many times without her responding to me? And this is why. When somebody's going through something, it is really difficult to reach out for help, and it's really difficult to maintain relationships with people. They say to look out for those signs in people, and she distributes them all. So I was only trying to be a good friend, and she doesn't want my friendship. The fact that she wouldn't respond to me all night or all day, when, as you can see, it's nighttime here, so she had all day to reply. It shouldn't have taken all day though. If she was even going to, she should have just picked up the phone when I called her back, or texted me back, or DM'd me back. She doesn't want to be my friend, and she doesn't want things to be the way they used to. She doesn't want us to be close anymore, and I understand that now. 24 hours ago, I didn't understand this. I thought that she was just going through a crisis, as per usual. And I hope I don't sound condescending when I say that, but I'm just telling you guys what it is without going too much in depth, spilling her private business, while explaining why I would contact somebody that many times when they're not responding. I would only do that for somebody who's open up to me about the depths of their emotions, about some of the things they go through and some of the thoughts that go through their head. If not for that, I would never contact somebody, honestly, more than once if they didn't reply to me. So lastly, for those of you who are also struggling with losing a friendship that was once pretty meaningful to you, here are some definitive ways that you can be pretty sure this friendship is over. If they believe that you no longer have their best interest at heart, if they truly believe that, then they are no longer your friend. If they get offended by everything that you say, do, and think, then they're not your friend anymore. They don't even understand you at this point. If they're constantly trying to pick apart, psychoanalyze, and find a problem where there isn't one regarding the things that you say, they are not your friend anymore. If for whatever reason they don't believe that you deserve the best, or at least your personal best, they're not your friend anymore. I hope that if any point you've been through this helps bring some closure to you, even if that person didn't give you closure. If you have any of those red flags or those warning signs, this person just isn't your friend anymore, and it's okay. Life goes on, and it will for me too.
Need your love. Hey, I know we planned to keep things discreet. Play it cool, baby.